Sawadee Krap, I'm JP Mestanza. It's Tuesday, January 10th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. The new points deduction system is now finally being fully implemented and gone into effect this week, with police authorities across Thailand hoping that it would improve driver discipline and road safety in the kingdom.
The system works like this. All holders of a Thai driver's license start with 12 points. Points are then deducted for each road violation, weighted by severity. So a 1-point deduction would be the punishment for speeding, riding without a helmet on a motorbike, using a mobile phone while driving, failing to pay fines, and more. A 2-point deduction would be for running a red light or driving on the wrong side of the road. 3 points are deducted for hit and runs, while 4 points are deducted for driving while under the influence of drugs or alcohol, illegal street racing, reckless driving, and so on. If all 12 points are deducted within 1 year, the violator's license is suspended for 90 days. If drivers repeat the same offense 3 times in 3 years, their license is suspended for over 90 days, and their license is revoked for committing a 4th offense. Drivers who fail to comply with suspension orders face 3 months in prison and or a fine of up to 10,000 baht. Points are restored after 1 year, and depending on the length of suspension, drivers need to attend a training course beforehand. Motorists can check their remaining points at the link in the description. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Could the Chinese market reclaim the distinction of being Thailand's top tourism source market? Thai tourism officials think so, especially with the announcement that daily direct flights from Shanghai to Phuket will resume next week.
Next week's flight would be the very first direct flight out of mainland China to Phuket since March 2020, when Thailand went into COVID-19 lockdown. Though local officials have yet to make the news public, the Bangkok Post confirmed it in a report this morning that a daily Junyao Air flight between Shanghai and Phuket will start next Wednesday, January 18th. For the entirety of 2023, the Tourism Authority of Thailand is targeting 25 million international arrivals, which would be just over 62% of the nearly 40 million arrivals for all of 2019. Out of this year's 25 million target, the TAT anticipates 7 to 10 million travelers to be from China. The TAT believes Malaysia and India would come in second and third as the top markets to Thailand. The government made an abrupt U-turn on Monday by scrapping the requirements for vaccine certificates and random tests requiring only health insurance for those coming from the countries that mandate negative COVID tests before traveling, which include China and India. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Prime Minister Prayut, who came to power in a military coup in 2014 and was later elected premier in 2019 while in the military-created political party, has officially announced his candidacy to run again for the seat later this year, but as part of the United Thai Nation Party.
The move was made official during a rally at the Queen Sirikit National Convention Center on Monday night. The former general of the armed forces had been considering his options over the last few months and joined the UTN, instantly becoming the party's candidate for prime minister. This marks a major departure with the ruling Palang Pracharat Party, a political entity that he and other former military generals created as a vehicle to run for office during the 2019 general election. Prayut had come to power as the head of the Royal Thai Army during a military coup in 2014, after the ousting of democratically elected Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra. As the head of the National Council for Peace and Order, he and other military leaders oversaw the writing of a new constitution, a referendum on said charter in 2017, and later general elections in 2019. If re-elected as Prime Minister in this year's general election, Prayut would only be able to serve until 2025, after the Constitutional Court ruled in September of last year that his 8-year tenure should be counted from the promulgation of the 2017 Constitution. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Reducing waste is the main goal of the new corporate income tax reduction program, as the industry and finance ministries look to encourage businesses to use more biodegradable plastic products.
Companies, especially shopping mall operators and retailers, are among the government's main targets as they use a large amount of plastic products. According to the Pollution Control Department, Thailand is ranked among the world's top 10 worst marine plastic debris polluters, with about 2 million tons of plastic waste generated each year in the kingdom, but the country only recycles 25% of this. In 2018, the government launched a massive campaign to highlight a new policy that would ban single-use plastic bags, with retailers asked not to hand them out to shoppers starting January 1st of 2020. But just 2.5 months later, the COVID-19 lockdowns were imposed, and with work-from-home guidelines in place, food delivery sales skyrocketed, which increased the use of single-use plastics. Retailers and other business operators who would want to join the new tax reduction program would be required to buy biodegradable plastic products from manufacturers who have been certified by the industry ministry. And so far, 7 companies have been certified and produce many products that are biodegradable, including plastic garbage bags, Ziploc bags, plastic tubes, and more. The industry minister said, quote, "The tax reduction amounts to around 25% of what companies paid to buy biodegradable plastic products between 2022 and 2024. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Thanks for joining us here today at Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Join us again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment, offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.